online haircut.
Welcome back to Avenues Podcast. We're on episode 198 this week. We are back in the studio. That was a pretty epic intro. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. As you can see, we have no guests, unfortunately. But anyway, we are doing this seating arrangement again. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Do you like this more? Do you like this less? I personally like this more. It was my idea to bring it back and put us in this spot again. I just find that the quality of it, camera-wise, is better. It's actually a lot easier to set up, too.
Yeah.
We're going back to OG ways when it comes to studio. We never filmed it with that table. We always had it like
we've always had it like open, so...
But our most viewed videos in the studio have been like this.
That's a good point, too, actually.
So maybe you guys like this more. I don't know.
Yes.
But regardless, let's get into this episode. Do you want to start us off?
Yes, I guess I can.
Okay.
So this week, my topic is the Deestroying his injury and also his first game. So if you guys know, Deestroying is signed to the Bahamas of the XFL, and he is the kicker. And this week, he had his first professional game, and I don't know if it was in his first game or his second game or whatnot.
No,
but
it wasn't his first.
So in one of the games, probably his second or third, probably the first couple, he goes off and it's for a kick return. So he kicks, and he's running down, right? Because just to get the tackle just in case. So he's running along, and he goes in and he makes the tackle as a kicker, which is it's not very common. You play football, you'd obviously
Not common.
I've
actually been on punt where it's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not very common, and it's kind of it's not really his job, but he's there to do it anyways, and he's contributing to the team. But he went in for the tackle, and there's a video of it. It looks like a pretty normal tackle. I mean, nothing special, and it's just he's a kicker, so obviously it was highlighted a little more. But he ended up having a post. I saw it on my Instagram or whatever. He's wearing a big neck brace. He's got the neck brace on, and he's injured. So I don't know exactly what happened, if he broke his neck, tweaked it, fractured it. I don't even know if he knows himself. Yeah, pretty interesting thing. So yeah, Deestroying, it's kind of shitty, bro. He's had a really good start to his career so far. He's been playing well, and this happens right away. So I haven't seen the next episode. I've been holding off on it, but I'm probably gonna watch it tonight. So yeah, but I don't know.
Hope he gets back out there. I think he's a great dude. Happy to see him succeed with this stuff as well. So I hope he can get back out. I want to see more from him.
Yeah. Also, I've already talked about this before, but yeah, the series is so well done. I love the whole how it's filmed and edited and stuff. You can really appreciate it if you watch it. It just comes out it's so cinematic, and it's you don't really see many people on YouTube doing that cinematic sort of style so consistently too. There's people that make these cinematic videos, but it takes them months and months, even
it's like a movie style.
It really is.
Look at Nelk. Nelk literally has their Netflix. They literally says they always say it all the time. This is like a Netflix show, which is so true when it comes to production. But it takes them a month or two to release this amazing production valued episode, and it is actually something you'd see probably on Netflix.
Yeah.
Same as Sam and Colby, they take a month to do their shit too. So it's you're right. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
But I think he's got a team though. That's the thing.
That's
Nelk
true,
and Sam and Colby, they'll all do it themselves. So that's definitely a contributing factor.
And
but
also the files. You're dealing with 4K video or more than that, and it's you try to put that on your computer, it will take depending on the computer you have. I mean, it still takes.
I don't think it's worth it, honestly.
It takes hours for that to download. Even these videos take 30 minutes sometimes.
Imagine if we did 4K. This camera's got 4K. I don't think that one does.
But yeah, if we did 4K, the videos would take. I'd have to start it on Friday editing.
So another topic we got for this week. This week it's been. I don't think you know about this, but it's big. This week, Disney announced that there is an official release date for Toy Story 5.
Really?
Yeah, have you heard about it?
I have not.
So, just last summer, it was confirmed by Pixar that the Woody and Buzz Lightyear will be returning for the 5th Toy Story movie. The 5th installment is set to arrive in 2026, not for a little bit. And this is almost 7 years after the most recent one, 2019's Toy Story 4, which I watched in BC Place Stadium for the first time. Weird place to watch it.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
It was an event that was set up for like families where you can go in. I watched it was in the 8th grade. I went with my mom, and they had the concession, and they put the movie up over the screen, and it was for like a fundraiser or something. It was a pretty cool time. And I don't know if they still do it, but they kept doing it. Toy Story 4 was all right. That's where they found, what's her name? The sheep girl, like.
Yeah, Bo Peep or whatever.
Yeah, Bo Peep.
Yeah.
They found Bo Peep. That's all I remember. That's all I need to know.
It wasn't like the Sporky guy in it. What's his name? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
spoon
yeah.
fork
He
guy?
was. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
It was because it's like the toys went to the girl, the little girl,
the new
and then she has that
Spork
arts and
fuck.
crafts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sporky. That was like a spaz the whole movie. Anyway.
You guys a tweaker, bro.
Yeah,
fuck with
maybe it was on
Sporky.
something. I don't know, but the movie wasn't. It was all right. Anyway. I mean, Jon Favreau was talking about. I mean, this is the guy that does the Mandalorian, and he said that Grogu is set to hit theaters before Toy Story 5 on May 2026 is when Toy Story 5 comes out. May 22nd, 2026, and Moana, the second one, is also July in it's also in 2026 in July that year. Also, Inside Out 2. Is coming. There's 2 sequels, so there's Inside Out 2 is in theaters this summer, and same voices, I think. And then they also have Mandalorian is May 22nd, 2026, and then Moana is July 10th, 2026. Toy Story 5 is June 19th, 2026. Big 3 Disney productions that are coming out in the same year within the span of 2 months. 3 months. But yeah, nothing released on storyline, nothing released on what's about. They had a pretty good run with Lightyear. I have not watched it. I'm interested in watching it, but Lightyear has been out for a little bit now, and I heard it did pretty good. And I think Chris Evans did a good job with that. It sounded like he sounded pretty good. So yeah, Toy Story 5, I'll watch it eventually. Not really looking forward to it. I'm not like on the edge of my seat. Looking forward to it. I watched Toy Story as a kid. I loved it.
Yeah, classic.
Toy Story 3 was not my favorite one, but anyway. The movie I am really looking forward to coming out is this is like I've never followed a movie release date this much. But Bad Boys 4 was confirmed about a year ago, and I've been following the news on it ever since. And I've seen images. Like I was one of the first people to see like the teaser images, and like I woke up one morning, I saw the trailer was out. I was like, no fucking way. And it's a really good trailer. Seems really fun. It just seems like another Bad Boys movie. Bad Boys 4, Ride or Die. I thought they were done with Bad Boys 3. They ended it off like, okay, let's do it one last time. And then it's kind of like, okay, well, that makes sense that there's no more movie. But then you look at the post-credit scene, and you're like, oh, shit, probably another movie. So I think it didn't really go well with that in terms of like storyline almost, where it's like, okay, let's do this one last time. Yet there's another one. So I don't know what it's about, really. I know it's about from the trailer, but I don't know like the details in it. Obviously, it's just a trailer.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that. That's old news. We're not going to talk on that too much. But that's the movie that I'm looking forward to the most right now, and I've been looking forward to. I remember the day they fucking announced it, confirmed.
Yeah.
They actually paused it. They were going to start filming it, and then Chris Rock happened.
Yeah.
And then they were like, they like paused on their plans, and then they were like, do we want to continue it? And it took them months to decide, and then they're like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So it would have been out already if that didn't happen. But I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think the last time that I was like actually watching closely for like release dates and trailers and all this shit was probably like Avengers and stuff, like in the
Endgame and Infinity War was pretty sick. Yeah, those days were pretty good. But this is Will Smith's first movie back.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Like I guess that's kind of a weird dynamic. Like you go in back from all that stuff, and then it's like, hey guys, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
I don't know, definitely weird.
I don't think he's gonna make as much money, but
yeah, that's a good point too.
I don't honestly. A lot of people are like, well, I'm not watching it because it's Will Smith and I don't support him anymore.
Oh,
But
who cares? Like I don't care.
To me, I don't really care. I think what he did was wrong. Obviously, I think we talked about this before. I think it was episode 99. We talked about this. I'm so good at episodes. We talked about this before, and he should have done it, obviously. But I don't really care. He apologized. Well, what more can you ask? And whatever you think about him, I'm not gonna not watch an amazing movie series because of something that he's done. Like, I just don't care enough. That's as simple as it is. If you don't support Will Smith, that's fine. I don't really care. You know, it's not. I don't hate you for it. I don't fucking, whatever.
It's kind of like Josh Giddey. Like I hope he gets free and beats the charge soon. You know what I mean? So
watch it. But yes, sure.
No, but it's the same thing, bro. Like I'm not gonna stop watching OKC just because Josh Giddey.
Yeah, same as the Raptors. The Raptors just had a guy, fucking one of the newest players, like potentially bet on himself, and Silver is considering kicking him out of the league.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
That's this week.
My uncle was telling me about Rick Tocchet apparently and Gretzky's wife were betting when they I think Tocchet was assistant coach of the Kings or the Rangers or something back in the day, and like I had never really heard about this because my sister was like, this is kind of a random tangent, but my sister was like, oh, talking to my uncle, and they're like, oh, do you like, what do you think of Tocchet? Blah blah. We're just watching the game.
It was his birthday this week.
My uncle? Oh, Tocchet. I was just gonna say, I was like, bro, what the hell? Well, yeah, happy birthday, Tocchet. But yeah, this is anyways, Tocchet was gambling on the games with Gretzky's wife, and there was like
allegedly or confirmed.
No, I think this is like confirmed, like 20 years ago or something. But it just kind of got brushed under the rug. So I mean, I never even knew about this until my uncle talked about it because he was like, I don't really like Tocchet, and he was like, just saying. I mean, obviously as a player, he was kind of a goon and he was a hard player, but it's like. Also, he said that controversy sort of thing kind of like rubbed him the wrong way. So I was like, oh,
fair enough.
The more you know.
But yeah, to that, it's like those are not detrimental societal issues. It's not like Will Smith became a fucking Nazi. It's not you know what I mean? And for that's why I don't care. Like I said, if you don't want to support him because of what he did, totally fine. I don't care. I don't look at you any differently. But that's not me.
It reminds me like the Kanye shit. I mean, like it's we talked about it a little bit.
That's a little harsh, I think.
Well, it's like, I mean, where do you draw the line? Where
but Kanye
like,
did say sorry.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Like, is it already like too late type shit? Or you? Like,
well, what's done is done. I mean, you already slapped him. He can't go back and fix it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just. I don't really know. Like Simon kind of talked about it, like separating the art from the artist. To be honest, I don't really get too involved in like all that drama, like the drama going on with celebrities. Like it's just kind of a waste of time.
It is, yeah.
Like if I like an artist, I'm gonna listen to the artist. If I want to watch a movie, I'll watch a movie. Like I don't really care. You know what I mean? That kind of sounds bad, but I really don't like care.
There's
that
a
much.
certain level to it, though. Like
where would you draw the line? I mean, if the guy's like convicted felon, I'm probably I don't know, like even then I probably don't even care.
Did you watch Jeffrey Dahmer? You didn't.
No, I didn't. Exactly. That's where you draw the line, example, guys. Convicted felon, we draw the line right there. Sure, so don't support those guys. But yeah.
Got a copper drop here.
All right.
These are one of Nike's newest cleats. The Tiempos Legend 10 Pros. We got two colorways here. Lemonade white and blue and black. They look, honestly, okay, they look a little bit weird when it comes to the style of the shoe. The body of the shoe is very cleat, like normal cleat, whatever. But if you look and you see the pattern and the quality and the fabric and all that, it's a little different. It's odd. It's a bit not normal, but from the body standpoint, it's very tempo and very normal.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like almost futuristic. Kind of looks like a Yeezy slide.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm going to say cop on these, to be honest with you, because I think the body style is very nice. I like the logo placement. It looks like it feels really comfortable. The studs look amazing. The quality looks really good. So, I don't think they also have the zero waste on them. I mean, they're made from 20% recyclable material. Good for the environment. Maybe that's why they look like that.
Yeah, maybe that's why they look so weird.
Because I have Nike shoes that are made from the same thing, and they the fabric looks like it's made from the same fabric.
Yeah.
You can kind of just tell. The whole shoe isn't made from it, but some of the shoe is 20% recyclable material, which is also good for it's good for the planet. It's good for also if you want to get rid of them, they could be biodegradable.
I'm thinking that
not quite.
The 20%. I mean, like for the leather, for years they were using like kangaroo leather. Now I'm pretty sure they use like synthetics and stuff. But I think like the renewable bits is probably the heat, like the sole plate and stuff, like because it's plastic, right? So I feel like that's the easiest to like be recyclable material. But in terms of the leather, like they'll probably use like a bunch of synthetics and stuff now.
But it's not biodegradable. But it's like if you want to throw them away, they're a lot more environment safe.
Yeah, environmentally, like responsible and stuff.
I really like it, and these are the steps that like they're small.
Yeah, exactly.
But yet they're so big. You know how many of these they're making?
Oh yeah, like
I think it's a great step, and props for Nike for doing that.
Taking the initiative as the leader, right?
It's not anything new. Adidas has been doing it with those boosts, the Adidas boosts.
Yeah,
they've been doing that for
it's
at least 4 years.
Or like the collaboration where it's like all recycled.
Yeah, they've been doing it for 4 or 5 years, so it's nothing new.
Yeah,
but I would say cop for both. My favorite out of the two, lemonade white colorway. I think it's just pretty unique.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I was trying to pull up here on my phone, the old Tiempos, like the ones from like the ones before this, I think, were pretty much the exact same colorways. I think one of the guys on my team had them. They're the black and blue ones, but they're more like it's solid, so they don't have those extra designs and stuff, those extra like texture on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking like from my experience with boots and stuff, it's probably to have more like traction and stuff as well. And like more grip, sort of like how the Adidas, the Predators have like the rubber element on it. Same sort of thing. So that I guess that's sort of the idea behind the lines. Me personally, like leather boots, if you ever played with leather boots, they're amazing to play with. They're super comfortable. Your touch on the ball is great, and they're always just like, it's just really a luxury to play with.
You're just following me as I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I haven't worn Tiempos. I've had
Mercurials.
I've had Mercurials, but those are like synthetic. I've had the boots that I have now. This is so bad. I'm blanking on them. The Copas, Adidas Copa, like the new ones. Those are my boots this season. I had a pair of the old school ones, but I have the news, like the Copa 19 or whatever. Really good boot. Really
That's
enjoy
the last
them.
of the Copas, no?
Yeah, but like. Yes, I think so. But again, it's the same sort of thing as the Tiempo, where they're half. Like I don't know if those are full synthetic leather, but the Copas were like half synthetic, half leather. So your toe box area is all like the front part of your shoe is all like leather, and the back part's all synthetic. So it's like lighter and stuff. And that's another thing too. If you wear leather boots, a lot of the times they get pretty heavy because if water gets in them, they get like it absorbs the water and they sort of stretch a bit. That's another like side note, but yeah, the Tiempos and stuff, like I know they're great boots. A lot of people like swear by them, and like that's the only boot they'll wear. But these new ones, the design's a little weird, and they like, I don't know, they look a little off. But I still think they would be amazing shoes to play with. So I'd say cop. And if I were to pick a colorway, I'd probably take the black and blue, because I think that's classic. Like the ones before were released in the same colorway, I think. So I'd probably pick those. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Tiempos. All right, guys, we're back. To be honest, we don't really have many topics this week. Like, it's kind of just a slow week, and we've pretty much just been sitting around for the last 5 minutes.
We got non-tent.
So, yeah, this is literally non-tent. You guys, you were right. We're pretty much fucking yapping today. But, what's new? That's pretty much exactly what we do here. So, basically, now I'm going to talk about Gotcha, which is a high school game that my school and many other schools from where we live run. And basically, Gotcha is this. Basically, it's like this grad-wide game where everyone in the senior year basically gets together, and
optional.
It's pretty. Yeah, you can pick if you want to be in it. And basically, you pay like $10 or whatever, and you get put in this pool with all the grads in it, most of them. And then basically, you're given a target, and you have to tag this target. You have 2 weeks to do them. You have 2 weeks to tag them, and then basically, if
Wolf or Walker.
Yeah, Wolf or Walker, bro. If you tag Wolf or Walker in your 2 weeks, you're good. You move on to the next round. But also, someone else has you, so you have to sort of escape them. But the thing is, you have these things called... So there's like safe zones, which would be the school. So from school hours, so like 8:15 to like whatever, 3 o'clock, whatever.
Don't hit your mic.
Okay, so from 8:15 to 3 o'clock, we have like safe zones at school. All like if you have like activities and stuff, you have like a 20-minute grace period before and after or something.
Fair.
But if you have like if you're at extra help or something at the school, it cuts off right away. So basically, if you're not in those safe zones, you can get tagged. And when you're tagged, you're either out or you have a water life, meaning if you drench yourself with water, like fully drench yourself.
Can it be any liquid, or does it have to be just water?
I think it has to be water. Well, you probably could do something else, but it's
Take
just
a piss quickly.
It's kind of gross and like really weird if you do
Yeah.
that. So yeah, you have a water life. You have it once throughout the whole game. So once you use your water life, you're done. And yeah, basically, we started playing this week. I have about another week as of like when you see this video, I'll probably have like another week left. So I have to tag my target between that time period, and if I don't, I'm out. I'm not gonna say who my target is, just because like
Are they
why do
watching?
that? Probably not. Like definitely not. But
Dude, why'd you say that? Now they have a clue.
Huh? No, they don't. There's no way.
Maybe someone watching is like, oh, I know who it is now.
But yeah, it's like it's pretty fun. And then okay, the other thing I forgot to mention is there's safeties. So if you wear the safeties right now is like pool attire, which means like goggles,
Which means you're compromised.
Which means I am compromised. I don't
Luckily,
have my
there's
goggles on right now.
no way in this room besides you have the key.
It's one door, and if we go out that door and someone's waiting for me, I'm so screwed. But the beautiful thing about where we film
careful.
is there's a
Careful.
fountain nearby. I'm not gonna say where. There's just a fountain somewhere, so I can go and drench myself in the fountain if I get caught. But the thing is, there's like all these alliances going on. There's people that are like exchanging information. You have people like telling you that someone has you, and there's like these rumors spreading, and it's like this whole big thing. So that's kind of what I've been
You're in a war right now.
worrying about as of late. Yeah, I am. I kind of am, bro. I'm in a mental war with myself and others, wondering if
How
I'm
do you
gonna
think
get
you'll do?
tagged.
Predictions.
To be honest, I don't know how well I'll do. I think there are some people that are taking it really seriously. I, for one, am not taking it too seriously. Like, I'm not really wearing my safety right now, which is kind of a stupid move.
I don't think it's stupid.
The thing is, like, and dude, the thing is, it's like, it's annoying as hell to be wearing this thing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I went to the library to study, and I had my safety on, and I wore it the whole time I studied, and it was so annoying. I have these big-ass goggles on my neck here, and I'm, like, trying to read my book, and it's, like, hitting my chin and stuff.
Just flip it around.
I mean, I could have done that. Or just taking it off, bro. Like, who's going to tag me there? But that's the thing. People do play this game pretty intensely. They'll put, like, this one girl I know, she put a tracker in this guy's car.
That's smart. I was going to say, like an air tag or something.
An air tag. She put an air tag
I was
in
going
his
to say
car.
snap map will be your enemy.
Snap maps, but everyone turns their location off for the most part. Because most people pick up on that, okay, like, I got to turn it
I
off.
don't get why people have their snap maps on, though, regardless.
Yeah, snap map is kind of weird, to be honest. You just find where someone lives. But that's the thing. So then people are doing, a lot of people have siblings in the school, so they'll ask the siblings, and that's a whole other thing. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's really fun. And the prize pool is like $500-something. So, I mean, it's not that, like, I think our car rally pool was bigger, but this is still quite big. But yeah, it's fun to be a part of, to be honest. It's not really like I'm trying to play to win the money. I'm more so playing just to be involved and have fun with my friends and stuff. So that's kind of the motive there, I guess, rather than trying to win the whole thing. But yeah, it's just something that we're participating in right now, and it's pretty fun. So your school does gotcha as well, right? But you guys start later on, you said, right? Like May or something? And is it the same rules that we have? Like, guys gone nonverbal on me. But yeah, also, one of the rules in our gotcha game is that the first person get tagged completely. Like, you can use your water life, whatever, but once they're fully out of the game, they have to throw a party for the whole class or like the people participating in gotcha. And the person in my school that got tagged is definitely not throwing a whole party for the whole class. So I don't really know how that's gonna work, to be honest.
Is there a consequence if you fail?
I don't know. There's some sort of post, but the other thing with gotcha is like,
What the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah,
Seriously.
I don't know. Even if this person does host this party, like, no one will go. I feel like it's just kind of like a weird scenario. Like, it just played out weird. I would
go there,
definitely,
right?
myself, I personally would like definitely go, but some other people, they're just not as cool as me and they wouldn't go. But anyways, yeah, the gotcha is really fun, but there has been some cases in the past where it's gotten a little extreme. This one famous case, and this is why a lot of schools don't like condone it, was because this one guy. There's a story. Someone was camping outside of someone's house, and they were underneath a car hiding.
Oh fuck no.
And they fell asleep. It was early in the morning. It would have been like maybe 6 in the morning or something. They're getting ready. They're waiting for this person to leave their
That's
house,
serious.
let out their dog, something like this. Was like in the final round, so it was really intense.
When was this?
No, this wasn't here. I think this was in like somewhere else that like does this gotcha game. But they're waiting outside this person's house. They were underneath the car, and because it was so early and blah blah blah, they were sitting there for a long time. They fell asleep. And basically the car started and they didn't see him and they like drove over him or something. So someone pretty much, I think someone died from it. I think that's how it happened. So the school
That'd be
doesn't
hard to
really,
die from that though.
if he gets run over or something. Backs
It's
up, goes
possible,
straight.
yeah,
I don't
but
know.
it's just not likely, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think there's something with that. So schools don't really like it. It's not really like condoned by the school.
Yeah, they're not gonna condone it, but they can't stop it. What the fuck? They're not in charge of it.
Yeah, so it's all like it's separate from the school and the people. We have like pretty much like mods, like moderators and stuff that organize it, but it's like yeah, that's a lot of work too because people are sending in. You have to take videos of like tagging people and they have to like clarify stuff, and so it's a big ordeal, but it is a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to continue playing and hopefully get past the first round. That's kind of my goal, just get past the first round, then play from there. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Good luck to you.
thank you.
On that note, we are going to end episode 198 here. Road to 200. Check out our description in this episode where you can find our Instagram, our TikTok, and our Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You guys have been showing support on TikTok pretty well. Our views have been good. We're not as consistent with TikTok as we once were. That's just not, we don't have really clippable content right now. But the views have been good. Thank you for your support. And on that note, I already said that. We will talk to you guys next week with 199. Peace.